the summer, focus switches to the FIFA Club World Cup as 32 clubs from around the globe compete for arguably the most competitive competition around the planet. In each one of these videos, we'll preview one club from around the globe. Who is it? Well, today we're going to preview Palmeiras. That's right, folks, back once again with another preview. Today, we're taking a look at one of the clubs that are taking part in this summer spectacular. It is, of course, FIFA's Club World Cup, and we'll get to that in a second. Of course, if you know where you've been, smash your subscribe button, your one-stop shop for FIFA's Club World Cup, World Football, and, of course, Blackburn Bloody Rovers. We've got it all here under one rooski. In today's video, we're going to do a deep dive into one of the clubs that are taking part in this summer's football spectacular. We'll showcase you that in just a second. What I want to say is a big shout-out to the members. You know who you are. And a big shout-out to the Patreons. You know who you are. But anyway, sit tight. Hold on, and let's get into it. Next out of the blocks is Palmeiras. That's right, coming at you out of Brazil, of course, representing the Co-MBL. That's right. They, of course, qualified as winners of the 2021 Copa Libertadores. That's right, coming at you out of the South American competition. That's right, qualified on the 14th of March, 2023. They've been here 3 times in the past. Previous 2 were not that long ago, 2020 and 2021. Now, of course, quick looking at the roster, starting with the goalkeeper department. Weatherton between the sticks. I think he is a Brazilian national goalkeeper. Mateus Oliveira as well. Got the number 1 jersey at this point in time. But what about the defensive ranks? So the likes of Valladolid at the back there, Joaquim Perez, Murillo, Mayake, Agustin Gaye, Paraguayan Gustavo Gómez also competing amongst the numbers. A cheeky little bastard there, Bruno Fuchs. Wow, wow, wee, wow. Into the midfield rankings, and we see the likes of Estavio, Ricardo Rios of Colombia, Raphael Veiga as well. Felipe Anderson, of course, is in there as well. Alan also competing with some Argentinians, Uruguayans, Fernando Torres and Malvino Martinez. Up top, the likes of Jose Lopez, Paulino, and Victor Roque are all competing for starting positions. Well, let's take a look at the key men so far for Palmeiras. Murillo has been standout with a 7.80 on average. Of course, according to SofaScore throughout the season. Michel has also been up there with 7.6. Ricardo Rios as well in the top 3 spots into an average. This is, of course, a box standard 11. Of course, it might not be anything like this for this tournament, but Weatherton, 37 years of age, has been between the sticks. They've gone with a back 3, typically. Michael, Gustavo Gómez, and Agustin Gaye there, of course, competing in a nice, well-rounded back 3. Good age, of course, with Gustavo Gómez, the captain. Into the defensive ranks, they've got a 5-man midfield, I believe, or maybe even a 4-man midfield. Yep, Manuel Martinez, Ricardo Rojas into 2 defensive pivots with Felipe Anderson on the right, Joaquim Perez on the left. Into the forward 3, we've got Facundo Torres, a 17-year-old Estavio, who is a cool 55 million euro rated player. We'll have a look at him in a minute here. And Jose Manuel Lopez, of 24 years of age as well. So a good, well-rounded team, that's right. And they're coming into this with a menu of success, that's right. Yet to win the World Club Cup, but can this be the season? They are 12-time Brazilian champion, the most recent being 2023. They've also 3-time Copa Libertadores winners. We already talked about that. 26 times winners of the Paulista Cup, of course. Anyway, they are managed by Abel Ferreira, who is Portuguese, and he's been at the helm since November 2020. His contract does expire at the end of the calendar year. A 1.84 points per match ratio. He's a good, well-rounded coach there. Estavio, he is the main man, 18 years of old, of course, will be probably at the 2026 World Cup for Brazil. He plays on the right-hand side of the wing with the left foot coming inside, of course, inverted winger, you would say, 55 million euro rated player. So exciting times for Palmeiras, and of course an exciting future for Estavio if he hasn't nailed down a move to Real Madrid or Barcelona. I'm sure that is on the menu very, very soon. Speaking of menu, 238 million euros is the squad valuation for Palmeiras with a 7.7 million euro average per player. They've got 25.9 as the average age, 7 international players, 1 youth international, and 8 foreigners on the books at the moment. Coming into this is how their resume will pan out. Of course, they are coming right smack dab in the middle of the Brazilian season. Palmeiras will kick it all off on June the 15th against Porto. That's over in Group A, a difficult Group A, of course, a very, very winnable Group A, I would say, for Palmeiras. They're taking out Ahani, of course, as well on the second match day. That's June the 19th. And they'll take on hosts into Miami on June the 23rd. Now, We're going to have watch-alongs for this one. Hopefully we'll get to catch those first couple of games for Palmeiras on the quick look at the outfits, or the jerseys, should we say, for Palmeiras. This is the 2025 versions. Again, we're going to rank each and every one of these. It's quite good how they've, it's completely contrasting home to the away kits there. Very, very good. And hopefully that will be the ones that they will be wearing in this tournament. Well, let's take a look at the odds then. Currently with the bookies for Palmeiras, they are ranked 7-4 on to qualify from this group, Group A. To win the whole thing, 33-1. I think it's quite high in amongst the other South American participants. I've actually gone for a semi-final berth for Coambia. I think I also might have another club from this group also in the semi-finals. Goodness gracious me. Let me know your predictions and thoughts about Palmeiras. Do you think they could be a dark horse to go the distance with Gustavo? Of course, could be the tournament that he really blows up. Of course, a massive opportunity for Gustavo. This could be the competition that makes him go global and maybe even secures a move for himself. If not, he's done already to Europe in the big time with Madrid or Barcelona. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about Palmeiras and beyond. Well, there you have it, folks. There you bloody have it. Of course, will this club go the distance and lift the trophy at the end of the campaign? Let me know your thoughts down below. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and smash the like, guys. This will be a non-stop shop for FIFA's Club World Cup. We're going to have previews. We're going to have predictions. We're going to have, of course, watch-alongs as well. It's going to be non-stop here over the summer. So make sure you do me on a smash the like and smash the subscribe. Until then, I'll see you soon for the next one.